Yeah, real quick. 1 minute. Live stream's up. It's live. I'm gonna do this live stream.
And then this red 1 hour later. Dude, I have to fix everything. This is one of the I have 7 more minutes. And I need to fix all the other ones too. So that's like Jamie straight. She was like, if you're gonna bring the character back, give them so much. I'll be so down. Make them so emotional. So they come back.
Ooh, yeah. All right, guys, let's start. So, what I'm going to show you how to do is how to make a main menu. So turn it down if you have the live stream up. Main menus, right? Every game starts with one, and it's the way that your player is able to traverse from map to map. Okay, so anytime you're in a game, you actually have a level loaded at all times. Weird to think of it, but if you are in a game and you see like a pause screen, or I should say like a loading menu, right, loading, or a main menu, you're actually on a level. It's usually a very empty level, but there's always a level loaded all the time in all games. So we're going to make a new level today, and it's going to be a blank level. The reason we want it kind of blank is so that it loads as soon as the player starts the program. As soon as they start your exported game, that level started. You want loading in a big level. Having said that, because our main menu is going to be on an actual level, you can do some neat stuff and actually have a 3D main menu. Call of Duty Black Ops did this, where like you're in a chair and stuff. Oh, you get some Easter eggs, like get up and stuff, walk around, 3D level. Okay, the main menu is always an easy fun. All right. Oh, I'm gonna go do this on the live stream here. I have this thing going on. If you get behind, pull up the live stream. And raise your hand because Joshua is going to be walking around because he has my earlier class and he'll show you what to do. So I've got this project here. First thing we're all going to do is click Add New, green Add New button, and choose Level. We will name this level Main Menu Level. Whatever, capital M's fine. No spaces though.
Sit down. Sit down.
All right. So you created a new level, add new level, named it main menu level. Now I want you to double click on that level. And it's going to take us to this blank level of darkness. This is what we want. This is good. It's scary. Don't be scared. All right. Next step, we need to make the actual menu itself, which is going to be in the form of a widget. That's Unreal's word for menus. And we're going to do that by clicking Add New, User Interface, Widget Blueprint. And name it Main Menu. Add New, User Interface, Widget Blueprint. Yep. Name it Main Menu. Hit double click to open it up. Pull up the live stream so you can see. So if you have YouTube videos up, it should be only the live stream. Restroom? Yeah. When you come back, will you be a helper too? Thanks, man. Okay, so when you double click on the widget, you should be looking at this screen here. This is the widget designer. This is where you're going to design all menus forever and ever and ever, right? Health bars, stamina bars, main menus, pause screens, leveling up screens. Anything that's some kind of menu or interface can be designed right here. It's going to be a widget. So what we want to do, I want you to bring 2 buttons onto our widget. So from the left here, get 2 buttons and put them on our widget. We're going to end up having a start game button and a quit button. Now later on, you can add in things like settings, load game, those sorts of things. So I want 2 buttons onto this interface here. And then I want you to drag text as well, a thing called text. Drag those on top of your buttons. If you drag on top of your button, it'll snap to the button itself. Just text, not text box, just text. And you can set what the text says in the details panel on the right. So with text selected, I want you to name the first button something like start game, begin game, start, whatever. And the second button, I want you to name quit. A main menu. Okay, next thing I want to do, let's add this to the screen as soon as this blank level loads, which is going to be pretty fast because it's a blank level. So to do that, everybody go to the front of the Unreal Editor, go to the front of the engine. In the front of Unreal, I want you to click in the top middle, the thing that says Blueprints, Open Level Blueprint. Open Level Blueprint. So in the top middle, choose Blueprints, Open Level Blueprint. This is the graph for our level. So as soon as the level opens, we have this begin play. This will get fired. This is where we'll create the widget and add it to our player's screen. So drag off of begin play and look up create widget. With the create widget node, where it says select class, click on select class and choose the widget you want to add. Main menu, exactly. Yep. So whatever you named your widget. So begin play, dragging off begin play, you look up create widget, click on select class, and choose rogue class if you want. Drag off begin play. Yeah. All right. Next step. Drag off return value and type in add to viewport. This is how you actually add it to the screen. Add to viewport. Yep. Drag off return value, choose add to viewport. This will add it to the screen. If you've done that, hit play. You should have a blank level, but the widget should show up as soon as you hit play.
we also have our help?
Because that's on your character.
Can we compile it or?
You can compile. If you have played, it'll automatically compile for you, so you don't have to. Okay, good. So you got your widget. All right, moving on. Let's listen up. Next up, let's code it so that this widget actually works. So jump over to our widget, click on our quit button. So that second button, that's going to be for quitting the game, and scroll down to the bottom of its details panel. Details panel being the one on the right. Exactly. So we're going to go to the events, and we're going to click the green plus button for the on-clicked event. On-clicked is going to give us a spot to put in code. That happens whenever a player happens to click that button. It has some really similarities, yeah, big time. But the only, yeah. Okay, to quit the game, I want you to drag off the on-clicked, and shocker, this node is called quit game. Yep. On the quit button. We're on the quit button. Start button's next. Then test it out. See if it works. Hit play and see if you can quit your game. Josh, I think he needs help over there.
No, where's the button? I don't want to hit the button.
So now that we have it, now what? You can do like.
I also have a Apache walking around if you need help, so raise your hand if you're behind.
I did it.
So raise your hand if you're behind. Okay, so it should quit the game now. If you click on your button, yeah, it should do that. Okay, let's go to the next part. So going back to our designer, you can get to the designer by clicking on the top right where it says designer. So leaving our graph, leaving our code, going back to the widget designer so we can see our buttons. I want you to click on your start button. Find the on-clicked event for our start button, for our start game. We're going to do on-clicked. Yeah. So on-clicked for the start button. All right. This is the button that's going to take us to our first level of our video game, right? So all we're going to do is do open level node. Drag off the start button on clicked and look up open level. You should be able to drag off that sideways triangle here. Is it not working? I've never heard of that. Oh, he's in play mode. You should be on something else. Okay. All right. Open level. Your open level node, it just needs the name of the level. So type in whatever the name of the level you want them to go to. Type it in, spell it exactly. And if you do that, hit play, you press that button, we'll open that level.
So what's the level?
It's got something somewhere.
Okay, what's the level?
Good job, everyone. If you don't know what your level is called, go to the front of Unreal, click on content in the content browser so that we're sort of reading all the folders. Click on filters and then level. That'll show us all the levels in this item project. If you've done it and you type the level exactly correct, hit play so you can move that lever. You're on text right now. So drag this text onto the left. So that
Here,
feels
come on.
very like that's the design. Yeah, now
Sure.
now you
Here.
can on the button. You still have text. You need them? Only the button.
Rename them and then change them on letters.
Or should it be main menu level?
It should not be main menu level. You're already on the main menu level. It should be whatever the first level of your game is.
Is that what it is?
Open it, right
Already here. Yes, because it's the first box that we are introduced
Oh, that's right, I forgot.
We have to change something.
All right, if you hit play, not what we're doing. If you hit play, take it out. Go back to Unreal. Go back to Unreal. If you take it out, if you wait, how did I
Lost my train of thought. Thank you, Carl.
Our game.
That's fun.
I've been every first.
Why did our game?
Yeah.
Word.
You're the project.
I'm working with the board.
Are you? So what was your?
I'm trying to motivate Carlos to get on the.
Oh.
They're working together. So my computer. Let's just rename it to level
All right.
1.
Next step. There's more steps. What I want to do is we want to make it so that when the game is packaged for a player, so you make this game, you finish it, you sell it, okay?
Yeah.
You have to have some level in the first level that the game starts with.
Yeah, like 5.
You want it to actually be your main menu level, right? You want the game to start your main menu level, because then from there they can traverse to all of your other levels. You might have other buttons on your main menu that say have different maps options. But fundamentally, your game is double click, start it, launch, whatever, it should start at that main menu level. So what I want you to do, everybody go to the front of Unreal again, where you can see your level. So go to the front of Unreal.
So we're I've been there. Third person example map.
All right, in the front of Unreal, I want you to go to the top middle and choose Settings, Project Settings. Top middle of the front of the editor, Settings, Project Settings, then Maps and Modes. Maps and Modes. Maps and Modes lets you just find, okay, what's the startup map of the game? Startup map. Editor startup map is the startup map that when Unreal is open. Josh unable. Gotcha. Abel, you here? Abel. We're almost all lesson. So think about it. So editor map is whatever the game's going to load in when you open Unreal. Typically, listen up. So editor map, I'll change that to whatever level I have to be working on. That way, whenever I open Unreal, it opens the world under others. That's what you do for that. Game default map, though, that's the map that the game, the package exported game that they make opens up in. You want that to be your game default. That you want that to be main menu. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So game default, not main menu, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, it should be fine, right?
So you want to set this to your main menu level.
Where did the whole level go, bro?
New feature.
Deleted level.
I'll show that on the live stream.
That could work. Do we need this? Can I delete this? Please. Can I delete this?
I have a